Hiya, welcome back to my life story. I'm Sonya Roseman, and today I'm going to talk about what makes you who you are, what makes you the kind of person that you become. And I think, frankly, a lot, it goes back to what happens in childhood and things like that. So let's start. How I always used to feel and still do, really. Okay, so lots of people feel a very deep need, I think, to be loved. I know that I've always felt like that ever since that I was really tiny, and I don't really know the reasons for that, because I always had a stable home life. You know, my dad wasn't around, but my mum was, and I had a stepdad too. But yeah, I've always wanted to be loved and adored. I think lots and lots of people feel like this. And luckily these days, you know, we've got our phones and we can take loads of selfies, you know, with the right lighting and the right makeup and all of that kind of thing. But this need in me has never actually gone away. Because I think my love affairs have not worked out in my life, so I decided to be on my own. And I suppose all it is really, it's something I've been having a little kind of thought in my head lately, like, should I just be grateful for one or two people that would want to be with me that I probably wouldn't be happy with? Well, I know I wouldn't be, because I don't feel the same way. And am I being unfair not to give a chance? You know what I mean? But I think I've gone too long for second best and actually gone for men I knew were, I don't know, weaker? Is that right? Would that be a right thing to say? Weaker, I suppose. And I guess so. This is my fault that maybe it's not worked out or anything like that. But if you go for weaker men and you don't actually know they like that to start with, I always find that I feel like that I'm the man in the relationship. Isn't that weird? Because I think I'm quite feminine, but yet I end up going out with these guys and I feel like they're my missus. You know? I don't know, but I suppose that's something else. But yeah, and going back to love is such a wonderful thing, and I feel that just because you're not in a relationship does not have to make you complete. I know that most people think that, and they think about the soulmate and all of that, you know, but I don't think it's something that I've always wanted, to find my soulmate, but it's never happened. Or if it's happened, it's only happened for a very short time. Love affairs for me are quite short-lived, and I love someone so much at the beginning, and then it just starts to literally become poisonous and fall apart very quickly. And maybe this is due to picking the wrong people. Maybe my mental health problems that I didn't know that I had. Things like that, you know, my dad passing away and not knowing how to cope is another thing, that I've not been able to keep hold of people. But then again, they didn't keep hold of me either. And as I say, like, I don't hold any grudges or badness or anything like that. Not anymore. I did for a long time. It's not nice when somebody leaves you blocked and things like that, when you're in a situation where you could really do with their help, and not think that that you're lying to them when I wasn't. But yeah, so my love these days is found within really, really wonderful friends. I have some fantastic friends, I really do. And I never used to have those. In the past, when I was younger, I always used to drop my friends for my boyfriend. And then obviously when that used to break up, my friends are not there anymore. This is something that I've learned. Oh, and I wish I could go back and change that, because when I've been with a terribly bad boyfriend, when it all goes bad, you always need your friends to talk to and fall back on and to help you out. And maybe I would have got out sooner then if I had them around. But you kind of, you know, I was just so loved up and things. You know, I used to love being in love. Oh, it's such a wonderful feeling. But I honestly don't feel I'm ever going to feel like that again. And I haven't felt like that in about 10 years. And it's 2021 now. No, 11 years. That was the last time I was really in love with somebody. But at least you can say that you've experienced it. I guess that's the only thing you could say. Yeah, my love now is for my wonderful, wonderful friends, my cats, my family. You know, the world is a good place. There's so much good in it. There's so much greatness to find. And I think really to be comfortable in your own skin is something else as well that I had to learn. I mean, I'm not completely comfortable all the time. That's not true. But if you can accept yourself, not even necessarily love yourself. You know, you might like how you look sometimes when you've done your makeup really well. It's come out pretty good. So you think, yeah, I look all right today. But I think self-worth and self-love is something that is truly a great find if you can find it inside yourself. And anyway, and lately I've had a little bit of bullying online. People I don't know saying things about pictures that my friend put up that I was in. And I wasn't looking necessarily that glamorous that day. And saying, who does she think she is? Like Marilyn with lots of laughy face. Now, I really like the 1950s style. I do my hair that way. I love the 50s style. I love Marilyn Monroe. I love Audrey Hepburn, Jane Mansfield. All of the old actresses, Brigitte Bardot, these people are the icons in my whole life. These are like, you just don't get any better than that. But I do know that I don't look like Marilyn, so I don't really like it when people are just being mean to me just because they can. But I tell you what, if it makes them feel better, then so be it, because I just can't bully people like that. I just can't. It's mean. It's mean. And especially if you don't know someone and you're saying these horrible things like that, you know, it actually really hurt me. I ended up doing something not very good lately to myself, but I'm all right now. But yeah, and this bullying was going on with more than one person, and it keeps happening lately, and I don't know why. So yeah, all you do is just shake it off. And I'll say this, you need to, if someone's treating you badly, bullying you, being nasty, you need to look in the mirror and just remember who the hell you are. That's what you need to do, you know. This is self-love, this is self-worth, all of these things that make you worth all of these things. And usually people, if you don't know them, you wouldn't even appreciate their words and on you anyway. Why would you even worry about it? But I'm sensitive and things hurt me like that. But anyway, that's what I wanted to say. So I hope everybody's having a great day, and I shall talk to you soon. Please add me on my YouTube channel. There's Sonya Roseman and Sonya Roseman on Twitter, and where else? I know I've forgotten something. And on TikTok. Yeah. So So follow me on there for 1950s fashions, 1960s fashions, makeup tips, and I'm going to be going back into telling old ghost stories soon, because I'm an actress as well. I make my own films, so go check out my films. Yeah, lovely. Please comment underneath. You know, it'd be interesting to see how other people deal with things. Yeah, that's cool. All right, thank you for watching. You have a brilliant day. Big love. Thanks. Bye. Find the hole.